Peace, YouTube. Y'all know who this is, man. EK back in the building. Another day to be great. Let's get it, man. I got a very special treat for y'all today. Yes, it is March 2023, and we got the 2K gameplay popping in the background. Leave a like on this video if you enjoy the content, by the way. And leave me a comment letting me know how you feel about 2K20, man. Definitely the most polarizing 2K. So many people that love it and so many people that hate it. I don't know if there's any other 2K that's this divided. Because it was at a different time in 2K where we were transitioning from the old, like, good 2Ks, like 19, 18, 17, 16, to the bad 2Ks, which is 21, 22, and 23. The community was changing demographics. New people were coming in. Old people were leaving. So I'm just curious to see what y'all think. The build I'm going to be using in this gameplay is my blue-orange slashing Hall of Fame, playmaking Hall of Fame build. When I first made it, as you see, I'm only a 93. I don't got my +4s, +5s, but this build was a lot of fun to play. As y'all know, I was a top 10 rep player in 2K20. I was on the leaderboards, 20,000 games. I mean, shit, the resume speak for itself, and the legit multiple time gods winner, my teammate, that wasn't him on his account, but it was Glitch Jumper. Shout out to Glitch Jumper if you're watching this video, since you always complain I don't put you in the gameplays. Trash ass bot. But yeah, that Ruffles is legit too. We were really in the field, but I'm talking too much about that. Let's get straight into the video. So yeah, finishing, man. Finishing in 2K has always been controversial. A lot of people think it's always been OP. I'm one of those people. Old heads complain and think it's not good enough, so it keeps getting buffed. But yeah, in 2K20, this was pretty much the best possible dunking build you could make that could still shoot the ball and speed boost and do all that. Was it the most comp build? No, but have I seen it used in the stage? Yes, especially with the play take and the slasher take on this build. Like, you still got like a 73 once you max the build out, especially if you're a legend. You got so many finishing badges. On this build, I had every finishing badge Hall of Fame, and in this gameplay too. But back then there was no limitless takeoff, so when even though you're gonna see me completely obliterating, incinerating, and destroying people in this gameplay, and not as much so in the second gameplay, because I actually was playing in some weird booter account hacker kid. I didn't even know how to gameplay me playing against him. Well, but sucks for him. I guess he's gonna get violated in this video, and I'm gonna show y'all 2K23 from comparison as well, even though I don't have a slasher. So yeah, I'm over here moving, trying to get to the rim, trying to cross him up. The dribble moves in this game are so basic. Slithery, relentless finisher, or whatever that badge was called. I popped the slasher take, and it's about to get ugly. But as you're gonna see, even though I have the most amazing slashing build in 2K20, all of my dunks are going to be very close to the rim. You can get a free throw line dunk occasionally, but look, I might be dunking in traffic right there, because these two bots weren't really no good at the game. They didn't understand how to play D, and slash take was OP as hell. But I'm dunked from inside the block. I was inside the paint when my dunk even started. And if I tried to start it earlier, it would make me force a layup, like that right there, you know what I mean? And blocks were so good in this game. I kick it out to my teammate though, so we good on that. Dunk rating used to be the only thing that determined what type of animations you get, and then everybody was similar in finishing. So a 60 and a 90 dunk was taking off pretty much from the same area if they had the same dunk equipped. And that is no longer the case, obviously, as I catch a body and he's standing under the basket. That used to be the only time you used to dunk on people or dunk in traffic, is when they were like right under the basket or they were way behind you. Other than that, there wasn't none of these crazy animations where you just jump on a whim, and that's the problem with limitless takeoff. I'm sorry, and why I truly think as I body him and make him barrel roll on the floor, god damn, he started glitching through the floor, is that limitless takeoff, even though it is a realistic function of the game, and plenty of NBA players, well, not plenty, but a good amount of NBA players can actually do limitless takeoff dunks IRL, it's a fusion of multiple things that make it not only unrealistic, but it just makes for bad gameplay because people keep spamming it. A lot of people say that the reason limitless takeoff is OP is because nowadays 2K has no chase downs and no blocks, and that is a good point. 2K does have no chase downs and way less blocks, and the paint defense on drive specifically is a lot worse than what it used to be. But at the same time, we're not addressing the fact that animations in 2K used to take time to start up, and that even allowed you to block it, bro. People don't think about things like that. You never used to be able to press square under the basket and get a fast twitch instant standing dunk. You know what I mean? You could get some aggressive animations, but it wasn't instant. Like nowadays, everything is so fast. As you see, look at 2K23. This is a build with 80 dunks. So in contrast to my 2K20 build, this build has barely any finishing. It has a couple silver finishing badges. Look how I'm dunking, bro. I'm not dunking from the furthest, but I don't even have gameplay of me on a 96 driving build. A lot of y'all have 93 dunk, 86 dunk. Some of y'all have 99. Y'all have played against these builds, and y'all know what these builds do. And that, I'm not saying that nobody should be able to do these things, but the fact that you can just run and get a tiny bit of space anywhere inside the mid-range, tap square, and your player instantly teleports into the air and dunks is bad for basketball. And not only because it's unrealistic, but because there's no real counter to it, bro. And the way people play in this game only exasperates that. Okay, if somebody was a pure slasher, you could definitely stop their finishing, like more or less on, 2K23, next gen, current, whatever. But it's a rare basketball skill that everybody now has. Everybody's build can have at least an 86 driving dunk with gold limitless takeoff. Gold 80 dunk in 2K23 is better than this build right here with slashing take in every Hall of Fame badge in terms of getting the quickest animations, not being blocked, and what is that thing called? Taking off from far away from the basket. And it's just a sad truth, bro. And people talk about, oh, the games used to have defense and all that, but we gotta stop. The defense ain't even the worst thing in this game. It's the offense, the way people play. The slithery finisher and the clamp breaker with any form of limitless takeoff, especially a high level with the right dunks equipped, these Russell Westbrook dunks, these Michael Jordan dunks, these straight arm tomahawks, these quick drops, all these animations. You just tap square and your players instantly airborne, and they are either gonna foul you if you're playing 5v5 or pro-am or rec or whatever, and it's gonna be to the free throw line, or they're gonna take you out of animation. And if you have fearless finish, or even if you don't, if you have any type of layup rating, you're still gonna 9 times out of 10 finish the animation and make the shot. And even if you miss, you're in good position for the offensive rebound. And it just becomes and also you have to guard these people 3-point, and they're doing these step backs, bro. The second people get inside the mid-range, they're instantly a threat to teleport to the rim and take off from the free throw line, but from any part of the court, not just from the top. They're a threat to just take off from like 15 feet from the basket and just cram the ball, and there's nothing you can do about it. You can't block it, you can't stop it, you can't contest it, you can't take them out of animation. And I don't know, man, I don't have an issue with that skill, but the way that the build system is set up, I don't think they're gonna change the build system because they're making a lot of money, I guess. I hope they do, but they probably aren't gonna do it. And if they're not gonna change the build system, they have to nerf this badge, bro. What I have like as silver is slightly better than what 2K20 99 driving dunk with slasher takeover was. So I feel like Hall of Fame limitless takeoff, if y'all really want to push the new era of 2K and all that stuff, whatever Hall of Fame is in 2K23, which is an insane ability, like if you know how overpowered 96 driving dunk Hall of Fame limitless takeoff with the right dunks is. I unfortunately don't have the right gameplay, or at least I couldn't find it. I used to play with a guy that has a dunk, but those Twitch streams for me expired. He dunks the ball and it falls back into the hoop, whatever, bro. At least he missed a dunk. You're almost never gonna see a missed dunk on 2K23, and when you do, it's because it's a really low dunk build. It's not because you played good defense or something. Even rim take doesn't make people miss dunks. But yeah, man, you gotta respect people's 3. They're gonna clamp break you, they're gonna slither you, and they're just gonna instantly dunk, and there's nothing you can do about it. And that's a big frustration in the game, because I am one of the best defenders in 2K history. No like ego or nothing. Like, people that play with me, people that watch me play, the things I've done in the game, you can't argue with me about that, bro. My defense has always been like at the tippity top of the possible defense that you can play in 2K. And if you're a casual player trying to defend these people when I'm struggling, I mean, I wouldn't say I'm struggling, but when I'm not just like, holding everyone to all of 11 shooting like how I used to do in 20 sometimes and in older 2Ks, then I know that y'all are having a hard time, bro, because all these, look at this, that's that animation is still in 2K nowadays. Look where I dunked from. I dunked from like right next to the rim. I took off from where it's orange and in the paint, not even from outside of the paint, bro, with a damn near 99 driving dunk if you consider the takeover. The random called Zoe was getting a little bumpy on me right there, so I had to, post hook him real quick. That was really bad about 2K20. I will admit that. 30 post hook or whatever that rating was, going in every single time. That was terrible. But anyways, long story short, I hope they nerf the finishing, man. Stop letting people dunk from the free throw line instantly with no repercussions and no way to cancel that animation. Stop letting people get clamp breakers into dunks, and fix the game, Ronald. Thank you. Limitless takeoff is overpowered. Y'all have a great day. Appreciate y'all for watching, and I'm gonna catch y'all later. Peace.